And it's important to emphasize you will need an appointment before you get vaccinated, and you must be part of those eligible groups. The mayor addressed the confusion today, and he says his team is working on simplifying this process as much as they can. Currently, they want to keep up with the current pace, but they also want to speed things up. But that will be determined by the vaccine supply chain. For now, Dr. Dave Chokshi, the city's health commissioner, says that no vaccines have gone wasted. None have been spoiled since the vaccination process began here in New York City.
I feel great. I mean, I'm very excited. So I've been waiting for over the years already.
Harris Tunn's 85-year-old mother is among the new batch of New Yorkers now eligible to receive the COVID-19 vaccine. She stood in line among many others after making an appointment through one of the city's websites. But others, like this man, were left confused by a process too digitally advanced for them.
No, but how do you make the appointment?
You make the appointment online?
I tried to, but I couldn't get on.
Eventually, this man did get the help he needed from a member of the city's staff, but his issues illustrate the roadblock faced by so many, how dependent the appointment process is to technology and digital literacy.
We have navigators that are going to go out there, going to talk you through whether you need an appointment or whether you have one, and they're going to help you to figure it out. That's one of the things we learned from testing.
On Twitter, New York City Comptroller Scott Stringer with his own criticism, saying with multiple websites, pages of questions, he called the sign-up process by the city complex, burdensome, and buggy. To that, Mayor de Blasio saying based on feedback, the city will work to make changes where it's necessary.
We absolutely want the simplest possible system. Folks are going through a lot. We want them to have as easy an experience as possible.
Last week, New York City targeted to get 100,000 New Yorkers vaccinated. They accomplished that goal with 101,799. This week, an even bigger target, 175,000. The mayor confident that number will also be reached. More vaccination hub sites announced today, opening nearly daily.
We want to do our best to manage that. We want to discourage people from just showing up. We want to discourage long lines, but we want to be responsive if someone shows up and handle them the best way possible.
And in an effort to streamline the entire process, a reminder for New Yorkers to call this number, 877-VAX4-NYC, or visit nyc.gov/vaccine finder. So right now, here's what the supply chain looks like right now. The city's health commissioner confirming that there are 230,000 doses on hand today. They believe they are good for this week and they are good for next week. However, they are concerned about weeks following. They do want the federal government to step in at this point and to increase the supply chain into New York City. They say they understand more groups want to be eligible for the vaccine, but again, this all comes down to how many the city has on hand. We're reporting live from Jamaica, Queens. Narmeen Chaudhary, Pix 11 News.